forces me to follow up, all because of a mistake of actually leaving my cards. But it's a good one because then we have some real life contact.
Yeah. And you know, how many times do we change purses, ladies? And sometimes guys change purses and we forget our business cards, you know, so it's, you know, it becomes, you know, oh, you know, you're kind of stuck in the moment. Then you have that person's card and I'm trying to connect a face with a name. I remember faces, but names I'm horrible at unless I can make that connection, that visual connection. So having an app like Haystack is great. And I think it works for Android and iPhone users. So great option, you know, to network people and figure out ways that you can connect. Stiletto series, she's cracking me up. She says sometimes strangers overwhelm you with having their hands out. Yes, so true.
So along this line, because I know we're coming up on like 7 minutes, but along this line of the best you in 2016, I would like everybody to kind of type in, or we got an open seat if somebody wants to jump on to tell us like what is your number one goal for 2016? What are you going to commit to moving forward for 2016? And while we're waiting for someone to jump in or people to put their answers up, what is yours, Kylie and Renee? What are you alls, I should say?
Where do I start? Renee, you want to go first?
My biggest thing is definitely losing weight. Again, to be healthy. That is my main goal for 2016, for me to be a better me. I think that if I start there, that will help me with everything else. As far as I'll have more energy. So I'll be able to work harder and smarter. I will be more efficient in my work as well, too. So I think that if I really focus on losing weight, that a lot of other things will fall into place for me. So that's my main thing, is losing weight to be healthy. Mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah. Well, Kylie, that's a good way to get out of answering the question. Just drop yourself from the blab. But I'll go. And I had mentioned it earlier because one of you guys asked us to put it on there, so I did. But my main goal is to be consistent with my blogging. You know, and you know, I have the She Spot, and then I'm launching the Parenting in Color blog, and I have to be consistent because this is my main goal for 2016, to really grow my followers and my viewership for those things, and be consistent, and not just necessarily with the blogs, but just in everything that I'm trying to do. Being consistent is the most difficult thing for me because I am a true Sagittarian. I'm all over the place. You know, I like new ideas, and I'll start something. My husband says this all the time, and I don't receive it very well from him. However, I know that it's true. You know, I start something and then I'm ready to start something else, you know, in 2 months because I get not bored, but I just have all these things that I like doing. And so I'm always on to the next thing where, you know, the things that I'm trying to get done don't always, they don't always, how can I say it, move forward very well. And so I've whittled down all of the things that I'm doing in my life to these very specific goals, and that is to really be consistent with my blogging business and consequently my magazine that Logan and I are going to be working on.
That's awesome. I'm sorry, you guys can see that I'm running up and down 3 flights of stairs in between. I have a Salvation Army coming to pick up some furniture that I'm donating. So the guys are here, and I knew they were going to come right during the time that we were on air. Now the dog's barking is crazy. So
I understand.
Real quick, and then I want to hop off, ladies. So my goals for 2016, one, to definitely lose weight. I just refuse to carry this on into the new year. And Logan wants to hop on, so I'm going to let her hop on. That's one.
Okay.
In terms of business goals for Chase, stand right there with him, please. In terms of my business goals for Monroe Andrew Consulting, I would like to, of course, bring in some additional clients. So my goal is to hit about 7 clients a quarter. Which will in turn give me the revenue that I'm looking to gain. And then for Big Girl Cosmetics, we are relaunching our consulting opportunity. So I'm looking forward to that. So, and hey, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
All right, ladies, I got to go. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye,
all right, I'm going to
Kylie.
keep recording. You guys can keep going. And we look forward to seeing everyone back on Wednesday at 12 o'clock for our Kick-Ass Vision for 2016.
So Logan, what are your number one goals for the year?
To say no.
That's a good one.
I love that.
No.
Yes. I mean, I think a lot
it's important because, I mean, in the writing process and having 4 kids and working full time, sometimes you just have to say no.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, and I think that's worth some words too, because as females, we are just socially conditioned to be everything to everybody and not being able to tell people no so they won't get disappointed, or, you know, we'll be bad moms or bad wives. And sometimes you just have to say, you know what? No, I'm not freaking doing that. I have a friend who has 3 children. She's married. She's a state senator, and she's going through the bar process. Okay. And so we were out having drinks last week. And so I asked her, could we do something? And she said, from January, what did she tell me? January through March, she was like, I'm not talking to anybody. I can't, you know, unless I'm going, you know, I got to eat. So if you can grab me on one of those days we have to eat, then we can do it. But other than that, I'm down. I can't do it. And I just really, really respected her, you know, for being able to say, no, I have this time, I have to focus on what it is that I'm trying to do. I cannot, you know, take on anything else. And I totally understood that. And people who care about what it is that you're doing or what, you know, what your goals are will respect that. Everybody else, the hell with them.
Absolutely. There's definitely beauty in the word no. And I've said that time and time again. No is an absolutely complete sentence. There's no explanation needed. I don't owe you anything. Just because I can't do something, it's okay. It's in my betterment. Yeah. And it's probably, in the long run, it's probably going to be better off for you if I say no, too, because then that means if I'm saying yes all the time, I'm going to half-ass do it. I'm not going to do it
right. Exactly.
110%.
Right. Exactly.
As do anything. So no, respectfully, no.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's perfectly okay. And actually that is a gift that you give yourself by saying no, you know, to things that you don't want to do, you can't do, you don't have the time to do. You know, it's saying, hey, I don't have to be, you know, everything to everybody all the time. Now, there are times that we would love to say no, that we can't say no. We have to do it for whatever reason, you know, but for those times where we can whittle out, you know, sometimes ourselves to say, no, this is not a good time for me right now. I'm working on my book. I'm working on, you know, my blog. I'm working on whatever it is that I got to focus on. And I just can't do that right now. That's a great gift to yourself.
Absolutely. Me. It's an awesome gift to yourself. And like I said, it's probably an awesome gift to the person that you're saying no to as well, too. Because in the long run, it's going to be better. You know, you don't ever want to regret anything that you do. And I think the word no and the sentence no helps you not regret those things.
It takes the pressure off too. It takes the pressure off of trying to do it all. It's just to say, no, I'm not going to do it. I appreciate you wanting to include me, but
I can't.
I'm busy. I mean, saying no is okay. And then once, you know, those things that you are working on, you know, are realized and people see, oh, well, congratulations. Where did you find time? Yeah. Because I told you no 6 months ago.
Yeah. And, you know, and a lot of times, and this is maybe just me personally because I'm kind of mean like this, but like, it really doesn't matter to me if you don't understand. Like, you don't have to understand what it is I'm going through or what I'm doing or what I need to take time for. You don't. You have to respect it because I'm going to make sure that happens. But if you don't understand it or you don't get it, I'm sorry, but you don't have to. And and like Renee says, no is a complete sentence. I don't have to explain it to you now. If I choose to, you know, then great. You know, we can have a conversation about it if we have to, but I really don't have to. No, I can't attend that. No, I'm not interested. No, I don't have time or whatever. And it's okay if you don't understand because, you know, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That I think with, of course, trying to expand my brand and figure out where exactly I fall as far as a genre. It's probably, those are the two biggest things that I plan on doing personally in 2016. As a whole, of course, parenting in color is at the very top of my list. I've already said no to several things in March because I have to kind of leave that whole month wide open because stuff will be happening. So, I mean, no, it's just the beginning.
Look at me.
I think you should have levels to creating your goals. You have to have those things that you're like, okay, like I think Kylie said it earlier, this is the goal, but the subcategories to obtaining this goal are as such.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that, you have to really set 2016 and how you want it to be and say the things that you want to say. It's all about you. It's all about, how you're going to make those things happen. And if you don't have a plan, it just doesn't matter. So I think that those are very important things to remember.
Yeah, I concur. Well, we're coming up on a little after 1, guys. So I think it's probably time we wrapped up. I know we've lost a couple of people who have had to jump off, and that's okay. But Renee, what are we talking about on Wednesday? I'm getting my schedule all mixed up.
I know Kylie put it in here about Wednesday.
I think that's the kick-ass goals. So to Stiletto series point, this is how we're going to be moving our vision board forward. And we are going to do a vision board one too. But in terms of, creating the best us in 2016, setting goals and things like that, on Wednesday, we'll be talking more about how do we move these things forward? How do we set these goals and really, set real action steps where we can, kind of move our visions forward. So I hope everybody has enjoyed today, and I hope you guys will be back on Wednesday. Thank you to my baby cousin Logan for jumping on to our blab. I'm so happy to see you. Any last words, Renee or Logan?
My last words are 2016 is going to be the year of the eagle for me. I'm excited about it. Scarlet Beauty Media, I am launching as well too. So I will have workshops for young girls and women. I'll be teaching doing etiquette coaching as well too. So stay tuned for 2016 from me.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Logan, wrap us up.
I plan on hitting the road in 2016. So I'll probably spend a lot of time in the region, Chicago area. And I mean, if you really want to do it, you have to be your biggest cheerleader because it is lonely and you do have to be able to motivate yourself and pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Family, friends have been there for me, but when you're up at 2:30 in the morning, you say, I just wrote 2 chapters that are absolutely crap. I mean, it's just you. So you have to keep yourself uplifted.
Yeah. Well, we'll certainly be here for that for you, Logan. And also we're doing a authors. What are we doing, Renee? An authors
circle.
Thank you, Kylie. Authors. And we definitely want you to be a part of that, Logan, because the other are absolutely authors, and it'll be a great support for you as well.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me on.
Oh, thanks for getting on. Good to see you.
And thank you to my sister for going to discipline my children.
Always good to have one of those in the house.
I'm telling you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Logan. Bye. All right, Renee, we're doing final words here. And let me just say, Logan, I remember when she was 2 years old with a big old puff on the top of her head, and just to see her as an adult and a mom and somebody that I'm going into business with is really, really sweet for me. I love it. Being able to bring in my family and my young cousins and really support what they're doing as they're supporting me as well. So that's such a blessing. So anyway, Kylie, final words as my daughter walks in here with her Elsa dress on and her hair not combed.
Hey, Noah.
Hey, Noah.
She said, hey.
Noah's such a sweetie poo. No, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to remind everyone to join us for our Next one on Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, creating your kick-ass vision for 2016. And then on the 6th, and I'm posting it on the side too, vision for 2016. And on the 6th, again, with our Author Circle. So we definitely would love to have you guys on for that. And other than that, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that, Hanukkah's over, all that good stuff. Talk to y'all soon.
Be safe, everybody.
Bye.